Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is Ground Zero as we kick off a new week of XFW Extreme Fantasy Wrestling here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. And we start things off with one Jordan Cho.
From the Philippines, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jordan Cho.
Jordan Cho, thank you for sharing the stream. What a miraculous name. This young man from the Philippines making his way down to ringside. He's had an explosive entrance here in XFW. Nathan Jaklowski, thank you for liking the stream as well. Welcome, everyone. Here to XFW Ground Zero. We've got a lot on the card tonight, folks, including brand new debuts and the XFW Extreme Opportunity. The Extreme Internet Champion, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, in action in our main event. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome, everyone, to Ground Zero. Still not sure why the young man takes an awesome mask off and makeup underneath. You think you'd keep it on. But tonight he goes up against
weighing in at 200.
Jesus Silva. Yes, Alyssa Marie Burdick, we have a new tag team debuting tonight on XFW Ground Zero later this show. Ground Zero, most commonly where we try to get all our brand new wrestlers into the fold. Will they start to make a name for themselves as well as some XFW favorites? Just as Jesus Silva makes his way into the ring, 20 years of age, still the youngest competitor in XFW. And the youngest champion ever in XFW, and also one of the most fastest rising stars. 3 months in, and Jesus Silva captured the XFW Internet Championship. Also known for his Best of 7 series with Tiger Ramirez. Actually won the championship after losing that Best of 7 series against Tiger Ramirez. But now he's doing absolutely well for himself. There's the bell as we kick off. These two athletic guys going at it right off the bat. Jesus Silva now forcing Cho back into the corner. Bob now looking to make a clean break here, trying to separate these two up. Clean break from both two. Silva comes right back in. Cho with a kick to the midsection. And already the slugfest. Oh, Jesus Silva fires right back with a shot to the midsection. And now back, both these guys exchanging shots back and forth. Punches, kicks, and now Cho firing off the elbow. And now kicks back and forth. And Silva with his own kicks again into a Hurricane Rana. Back and forth already. These two lightning quick. Dragon leg corkscrew whip there by Jordan Cho as Jesus Silva goes to the outside. Silva now back inside. Cho fires for an elbow. Good Lord, I can't even keep up with these two. Cho now firing again. Brutal forearms across the back to Jesus Silva. Wrestling a single arm DDT now. And holds on. Cho holds on to the arm and now wrenching back on the shoulder of Jesus Silva. Cho, relatively new to XFW, he's done very well for himself so far, impressing people back and forth. Mr. Insomniac Gamer Nicholas Clark is in the house. The man responsible for getting Bloodsword6 started. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Lolo has liked the stream. Thank you, Lolo. You guys haven't checked out Insomniac Gamer, I encourage you to do so. My favorite streamer on Facebook Gaming, Gil Guerrero Jr. says thank you for liking the stream. As right now, Cho tossing Jesus Silva across the ring with an outstanding belly-to-belly suplex. Mr. Clark, the usual XFW action here at Bloodsword6. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Silva turns things around in the corner and drops an elbow right into the shoulder of Cho. Silva now got over the shoulders, drives him down, Michinoku driver. Cho crumbling under the impact of that from Jesus Silva. Silva now the first cover of the match, but Cho gets the shoulder up relatively easy. Jesus Silva now swinging wildly. Cho fires back. But Jesus Silva keeping control. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Again, folks, we've got a lot of action coming your way tonight on XFW Ground Zero, including the XFW Internet Champion. Whoa, 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 whoa! And then, oh! Cho trying to dodge out of the way. Silva adjusting in mid-air and coming down without, and now a backbreaker by Silva. Cho now in trouble as Silva takes the offense. Cho back to his feet. Cho up and over. Jesus Silva again with a counter. Into a wheelbarrow, into a DDT, explosive offense from Jesus Silva, who keeps turning the tables on Cho every time he tries to get back in the offensive posture. Cho back to his feet now. Again with the martial arts style attacks. Cho now with a combination into a knee strike. He's still going. Outstanding leg sweep now by Jordan Cho. Big right hand connects right to the jaw. Cho now German suplex, dumping Silva on the back of his neck. We've got a cover, leg is hooked now. Only a one count. Neither one of these guys can keep each other down for more than a second in our opening contest here on XFW Ground Zero. Cho now taste of defeat. The chin or the foot right against the chin of Jesus Silva. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. That was the closest count in this match so far. And that one was insane. Jesus Silva now giving the counter. Collar and elbow tie up. Cho overpowering, shoves Silva down. Cho now charging in and drives him down to the canvas. Whipping, licking now, big boot directly to the head. Cho now making his way up to the top rope. Cho, elbow drop, nobody home. Jesus Silva, could he capitalize on it? Cho again gets the shoulder up. Kick to the head again. Jesus Silva takes control of this contest. Irish whip, Cho into the turnbuckle hard. Silva now. Jesus Silva, what is he going on the middle rope here? Jesus Silva, firm control, drives him down. Reverse DDT, big impact by Jesus Silva. Silva now on the apron. Calling for Cho to get back to his feet. Silva going up. Didn't get all of them, both men down. It looked like they actually butted heads mid-air. Silva didn't get all of it. Cho knocked out enough, or he may have sustained an injury. Irish whip now by Jesus Silva, maintaining control of this contest. Big right hand again by Cho. Kicked in the midsection. Cho now wrapping it up. Drives the knee down to the side of the head. Good Lord, we've got a cover. Cho pulls off the victory. Folks, that one is as close can get between two superbly quick superstars. But Cho using Silva's own weight momentum against him, pulling his body into the head, or into the knee, I should say. There's the first shot, a similar attack there by Cho. Jesus Silva continually turning the tables. Here's the elbow drop, almost ended it right there. Jesus Silva capitalized and trying to get a cover, but Cho pulling off the victory tonight on Ground Zero. Welcome everyone to XFW, and thank you for joining us here at XFW Ground Zero. Whether you're new or you're a long-term fan, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for the likes and the shares that we've already received. And one thing, folks, that always makes me happy when I start up my software, when I'm setting up the programming, getting everything going here, and we start getting notifications of new fans that have started in between our broadcasts, people going back and watching our old shows, checking out what's going on here in XFW, and hitting that like and follow button. So I want to thank all those folks that do that catch us in our off hours if we're not live on our broadcast here, and tune in time and time again to XFW. Thank you guys for that. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we have an outstanding show for you tonight, including the XFW Internet Champion, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, the Purple Haze, as dubbed by the XFW fans, in action tonight as he will go toe-to-toe with Brody Daniels in our main event this evening on Ground Zero. And again, folks, we've got some newcomers here later on in tag team competition as well. Trent Killer Syndicate, thank you for cheering us over on the Twitch platform. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Our sister promotion, TKWA. If you haven't checked them out, guys, check them out. An outstanding digital wrestling promotion. You will not be sorry. You can catch those guys as well on Twitch and on Facebook streaming live. TKWA, make sure you give them a like and a follow and damn near share their stuff when they have it. TKWA having large-scale events as well as house shows on a regular basis. Make sure you check them out on Facebook Gaming and on Twitch as well. You might see some XFW guys showing up there, including Showtime Shane Black sometimes. Possibly. Once or twice. Anyway, folks, we've got a lot of action coming your way tonight. We're heading down the ring now for more one-on-one action next as XFW Ground Zero continues. And here comes Matsuda Tanaka. Another newcomer to XFW. He's been here for a few months, but has already made a name for himself. One of the smallest competitors in XFW, folks. And you hear me say that a lot about guys like the shooting stars who are smaller in stature. But Matsuda Tanaka coming in at only 190 pounds. But this guy may be small in stature, but he fights like he's 300 pounds. And this is outstanding to watch as Tanaka gets ready to go toe-to-toe tonight with an XFW original, JT Wells. Tanaka all about business tonight. And tonight he will clash with that man right there, Owen Bushy. Thank you for sharing the stream. JT Wells, a former XFW Tag Team Champion. JT Wells, Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Wells coming back to XFW after a hiatus. After his former partner and himself split ways, Taylor Briggs, formerly known as 24K here in XFW. JT Wells now trying to find a footing here in solos competition. However, has been with XFW since day one. We're happy to have him back in action on a weekly basis here in XFW. JT Wells may have will have a small size advantage over Tanaka, but Tanaka very quick, very athletic. And here we go, and Tanaka diving out already out of the corner. Wells dodging out of the way. Tanaka going for an early high cross body. And again, the experience of JT Wells dodged it, shoved Tanaka out of the canvas, and now takes on early control of the match. Big right hand now by Wells. Wells, a former New York City bouncer, has had a lot of skirmishes. Look at this. Wells now stealing a move from his old partner, Taylor Briggs. Hoisting him up in the air and doing squats with the man. I'd say it's impressive, but again, Tanaka only weighs 190 pounds. It's not that impressive. However, belly button suplex by Tanaka, turning the tables and trying to gain some momentum here in this contest. Drives him down now. Reverse neck breaker. Early cover attempt by Tanaka. But JT Wells easily gets the shoulder up. Again, JT Wells has been competing in XFW since its entirety, since its days back as a board game. But Tanaka now delivering the kitchen sink knees to the midsection. And a Russian leg sweep. Tanaka now in control. And stomping away now with JT Wells rolling back to his feet. JT Wells exploding up into a belly to belly suplex. And just like that, JT Wells takes control of this matchup. Wells now with a scoop slam. Again, JT Wells knows his way around the ring here in XFW. He is no newcomer. He is no slouch. Again, multi-time tag team champion with his former partner. We've heard rumors that Wells is now searching for their tag team partner. He loves tag team wrestling, but he didn't want to keep staying on the outside. He wanted to get back inside the squared circle, get rid of the ring rust. And quite frankly, folks, I haven't seen a lot of ring rust from JT Wells. Shoulder tackle there, both men staying on their feet, but Wells taking the advantage again. Snapping it right over. Leg is hooked again by Wells. But a kick out by Tanaka. Wells himself tonight showing off some impressive speed, keeping up with the young Japanese competitor, Matsuda Tanaka. There's a clothesline from Tanaka. Wells getting back to his feet relatively quick. And another clothesline from Tanaka. Wow, and Tanaka springing to the top rope like a cat. Off the top and nobody home. JT Wells saw that one coming a mile away. Bob almost knocked himself out. Big time back body drop now by JT Wells. Wells now twisting on the head and neck of Tanaka. Tanaka breaks the hold. One shot, impressively so. Scoop slam now by Tanaka. And JT Wells now rolling to the outside. Here comes Tanaka, and a spear, and it sends Wells to the outside. That was a brutal impact. And now Tanaka in pursuit. Both men now on the outside arena floor. This is where things get dangerous, and Tanaka gets sent into the barricade. Tanaka with a turnaround. Sends it back into the square circle. And Tanaka again, like a cat, right to the top rope. This time the elbow drop connects. Tanaka now trying to get this capacity crowd behind him. Mixed reviews tonight, as JT Wells has always been a fan favorite here in XFW, and just knocks Tanaka down again with a clothesline. And now Wells showing his appreciation for the fans in attendance. Wells off the ropes a little bit. Baller elbow drop connects to Tanaka. That might be all she wrote right there. Tanaka manages to get the shoulder up. Wells looks a little surprised. Kick to the midsection counter. Tanaka turns it around. And again the clothesline from Matsuda Tanaka. And again right to that top rope in one shot. Doesn't even touch the middle ropes. And now JT Wells getting back to his feet. Tanaka off the top, high cross body. There it is again from Tanaka. And now Tanaka in control. Collar and elbow tie up now. Wells shoving him away. Oh, and an uppercut by Tanaka. Caught him into a chin buster. JT Wells going for the right hand, but Tanaka able to counter through. Goes for a super kick. JT Wells down with his own counter. Drives it into the leg. And a shoulder strike in the middle. Big right hand now from Wells as he takes control. Building momentum. Tanaka in a bad way now. Wells trying to set something up here. Both men on that, up on top, superplex from the top. Tanaka, whoa! Tanaka exploding back to his feet. Tanaka with a shot to the midsection. Irish whip now by Tanaka. Single leg takedown. And another drop kick. Dodges the clothesline, turns him around into a beautiful neckbreaker by Tanaka. Explosive offense and lightning speed by Matsuda Tanaka. And this time the kick connects. And the super kick right under the chin by Tanaka. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. JT Wells barely got the shoulder up. Tanaka almost with the finishing touches on this matchup. Wells shaking it off with the elbow strike. Tanaka with his own elbow. Deep arm drag there by JT Wells. Collar elbow tie-up. Snapmare, both men now going back and forth. Single leg takedown now by Tanaka. Winding up now on the leg. And a second time, stretching out the knee of JT Wells. Tanaka now in control. JT Wells looking a little weary. Tanaka rolls him over. Tanaka with a triangle hold. Tanaka with a triangle hold on JT Wells. Wells trying to get to the ropes. Wells is in trouble. Wells trying everything he can to shake out. He can't do it. Tanaka's grip too firm. And JT Wells has no excuse but to tap out. What an outstanding back and forth match. The Hatred likes this stream. Oh, crap. I think it's safe to say that JT Wells has shaken off the ring rust. But Matsuda Tanaka with that death-like grip on that triangle hold. JT Wells had nowhere to go. Mr. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, be warned, the Hatred from TKWA is in our chat room. We are not responsible for things this psycho bastard says in our chat room. We apologize ahead of time. There is no controlling the Hatred. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to XFW tonight. As I said, the Hatred is in our audience, folks. And those that are XFW fans know the maniacal glee and know the insanity that he puts. Now imagine putting a voice to that, and that's the Hatred, folks. The two are very similar, yet very, very different. But either way you look at it, it's pure insanity when Glee or the Hatred is here. And we're talking about the maniacal Glee. We have still not seen Glee in 3 weeks now, ever since he was attacked by the Cosa Nostra. Now we know Glee has been taking a lot of leisures and playing a lot of pranks on the Cosa Nostra as I try to find this footage right here, folks. This was found footage. Now again, this was sent to us anonymously. So a lot of people think that the Cosa Nostra themselves filmed this, as Billy Rucci and Tony Vincent did attack Glee. We saw that footage on the security cameras. But then this was sent to us, and now we have rumors that Billy Rucci was shooting this as Tony Vincent laid waste to Maniacal when attacking him backstage. And now, folks, we still have not seen Glee since this interaction. We do not know where he is. We do not know what's going on to him. Not that Glee stays in contact with anyone in XFW. He just shows up, ruins the food in the catering section, harasses everyone in the locker room, wrestles his matches, causes chaos, and then leaves. But normally we still see Glee. He's usually at every broadcast, every show, even if he's not booked to wrestle, he's still here causing chaos. So we're not exactly sure what has happened. We're not sure what the Cosa Nostra has done with the Maniacal One. And then last week on XFW programming, we saw Antonio Carino attacking the Destroyer after Destroyer was victorious in a match. J.R. Richmond says, did we check Atlantic City? No. But I'm sure if someone running around in that weird-ass mask that Glee wears, we would see some on, folks. But right now, we're heading down to the ringside for the debut of the James Boys next on XFW Ground Zero. And here come Alex and Lance James. Identical twin brothers from Sacramento, California. Alex and Lance James, the James Boys. I see their play on words. I see what they did there. Almost like the James Gang. However, they definitely do not look like cowboys. However, folks, I have heard good things about these guys. Very athletic inside the square circle. And now we'll see what these two bring to XFW tonight. As they will go head-to-head with the former XFW Tag Team Champions, the Entourage.
Combined weight of 461 pounds, the Entourage.
Surprising to see Max Bennett and Barton Fisher back together as a tag team, as the entire Entourage group has been in total disarray ever since Morgan Steiner has been taken out of XFW by Seth Walker. Morgan Steiner handled all the bookings and all the management details for all of the Entourage. And now that has all gone to the wayside. Tyke Lions, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Alex James going to start things off with Barton Fisher. I think that's Alex James. It could be Lance James. I don't know. They literally do look exactly alike. This is going to be tough to keep heads on who's in the ring with the James brothers. But right now, I think that is Alex. Started things off with Barton Fisher. Fisher with a turnaround. Fisher now had an impressive win last week on XFW programming against dashing Danny Diamond in an outstanding match. But right now has one of the James brothers up and down in a reverse suplex. Barton Fisher now going to work. Alex James down the shot to the top of the head and lays him on the clothesline. Swings wildly at Max Bennett. Max Bennett shrugging it off. They want to be careful here. The Entourage is a very well-organized machine, even with the missing Morgan Steiner and the issues they've had. The James brothers now with a wind-up into the turnbuckle. Nice clothesline by Alex or Lance. I'm not sure. I think that's Lance now inside the ring. Kick to the back now as Barton Fisher turns things around quickly on one of the James brothers. Side rush on leg sweep now by former one-half tag team champions Barton Fisher. Lance James now rolling to the outside. Barton going to help him right back inside the ring. Up! Vertical suplex. Perfectly executed. Fisher and Max Bennett have been competing in a couple singles matches here in XFW just to keep inside the square circle, keep the ring rust off. As again, they have not been that active in the tag team division. Again, ever since Morgan Steiner has been out of XFW. Before we understand, folks, Morgan Steiner may be gone indefinitely after the attacks by Seth Walker, the powerbomb. Again, Morgan Steiner suffering crushed vertebrae in his neck and in his spine. Knife edge chop there, knife by James, and hoists him up and drops him down to the back. So far, the James brothers have been doing fairly well for themselves. And Max Bennett yet to be inside this contest. Tag again, in comes, I think, Alex. Irish whip now by the Twins. And a big clothesline again to Barton Fisher. I'm starting to think that Barton Fisher took these two new brothers far too lightly as he's trying to take this payload all himself. Again, without Morgan Steiner there to call out plays for the Entourage, they do not seem as effective as they once were. But right now, Barton Fisher plants Alex James down to the canvas. Hoisting him up now, dropping him down across the knee. And now stomping away again is Barton Fisher. And finally, the big former Olympiad, Max Bennett, making his way inside the square circle. And instantly with an uppercut, levels Alex James down to the canvas. And a big right hand. Welcome to XFW, Alex James. These guys came into the locker room tonight all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, just happy to be here, shaking hands and greeting everyone. But once the bell rings inside those ropes, folks, there's no more time for being nice. Alex James now hoisting him up. Wow, and now James, look at the strength by Alex James. Squatting suplex on the big Max Bennett. Tagging in comes Lance, clothesline now. Dropping down the former Olympiad, Max Bennett down to the canvas. Beautiful jumping DDT. That was impressive. Wow, Bennett not even a one count. Look at Bennett right back to his feet. It shows you, folks, why the Entourage dominated the XFW Tag Team Division for damn near a year and a half. Suplex now. Tag back in comes Barton Fisher, the quicker of the two. Lance James rolling to the outside. Good ring awareness. And a clothesline now. Takes him off his feet. And now sweeps Max Bennett off the canvas. Lance James getting all fired up now as he took care of both members of the Entourage. Goes for a kick though. Barton Fisher dodging out of the way. Fisher off the ropes. Front face lock down by Fisher. Turns him right around. Fisher now with a handful of hair on Lance James. Look, James turns it right around. Goes for a splash. Nobody home. Oh, but Barton Fisher just got his face stomped. Nice counter by Lance James. Goes to hook him up again. Barton Fisher, nice turn on into his own DDT. Levels down Alex. I think it's Alex. It might be Lance. I don't know. They look alike. Alex up now by one of the James boys. Fires him right back again. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Scoop slam. Drops him down. A little bit winded now is Alex James. Again, welcome to XFW, buddy. Not every day you get into a federation like XFW. Nice! Flipping clothesline by Alex James. Just leveled Barton Fisher. Fisher may be in trouble. Back into the corner we go. Tag again. In comes, I believe, Lance or Alex. What is this? Up on the top. Middle rope. Drives him down. Good Lord. He just bent Barton Fisher in half. We've got a cover. The James brothers pull off the James boys, I'm sorry. Pull off the victory. I would definitely call that an upset, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. The newcomers knock off the entourage tonight on Ground Zero. I'll tell you what, those two guys do have cohesion. Alex and Lance James, the James boys, showing up here in XFW. Always nice to see our tag team divisions grow more and more here in XFW. We're still waiting to hear what's going on with High Voltage. Last week we saw High Voltage in action, not once, but twice. High Voltage came out and wrestled against the MOD, the Ministry, Todd Finch, and the Monster Fenwick, and they did not fare well. Let's face it, folks, a lot of teams don't fare well against the Ministry, especially when you've got the two monsters, Finch and Fenwick, in there. And again, you had the Wanderer, Owen Bush, calling the plays, yelling out commands of these two, almost like two rabid dogs, and he was their handler. And it was just brutal. And then whatever happened, the High Voltage ran to the back locker room, angry as all can be, demanding a second match. And Center Stage said, we'll do it. And unfortunately, High Voltage was defeated twice in the same night. And folks, it just became more angry, as High Voltage has become very, very angry about the recent unlucky streak. But I know the two had words with each other backstage. They're not here tonight. They were scheduled to be in action. And actually, folks, that's how the James boys got on the card tonight, as High Voltage was a no-call, no-show. So we're waiting to see what's going on with those guys, seeing what happens next. I wish them both luck. Again, High Voltage is a joy to watch inside the squared circle. They're very good. They're an outstanding team, and hopefully they still go far. But right now, we're going to head back down to ringside for more one-on-one action next, as XFW Ground Zero rolls on. And get ready, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick things off.
The following contest
Chris Maltinekis.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the
This
ring
is a live
from
card.
Beverly Hills, California.
XFW is not a competitive league. XFW is a digital wrestling promotion, booked and run just like a real wrestling promotion. Character and storyline driven. It is not an E-Fed. It is not a competitive league. And right now, dashing Danny Diamond, dancing his way inside the square circle, folks. This guy puts a smile on my face every time he's in the ring. But Diamond ready to go here in XFW. This guy just puts a smile on everyone's face. I've seen this guy lose, ladies and gentlemen, and he's still. However, he does have a face only a mother loves. But tonight he is taking on Alex Quinn, Esquire. I am legally required to say Esquire when I announce Alex Quinn. And folks, that's because this young man bought his way into XFW. No tryout, no previous match. His father is a high-profile lawyer. And this young man bought his way into XFW by his father buying some. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. His father buying promotional time in XFW. You want to understand, he spends his days doing CrossFit and playing handball at his father's country club. However, we saw him a few weeks ago with a win over Dynamite Nick Thomas. And then shook Nick Thomas's hand in the ring. Dynamite Nick Thomas, an outstanding, good sport, shook Alex Quinn's hand. And then as soon as they got backstage, Alex Quinn attacked Nick Thomas and beat the ever-loving crap out of him, unprovoked, no reason for it. And now that cocky, smug face taking his slow time getting down to the ring. But Alex Quinn.
And his opponent from Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 259 pounds.
This young man only has 3 matches under his belt, but he acts like he's been in XFW for a decade. He definitely is full of himself, folks. Every time Alex Quinn comes out of the ring, I get that vibe from every douchebag in a polo shirt you see in a 1980s film. But then again, across the ring is dashing Danny Diamond, who looks like a refugee from the 70s, and he's dancing. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, dashing Danny, starting things off with an outstanding dropkick and right into his dance routine. God, this guy's entertaining to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Kicked in the midsection now by dashing Danny Diamond. And a fire right back by Alex Quinn. Diamond keeping the pace, big right hand again. And slugfest now starts off. Diamond now sweeping up the legs. Drops him across the middle rope, or the bottom rope, I'm sorry. Dashing Danny Diamond taking an early lead here. Diamond now front face lock, takes him over, snap suplex. And Quinn already getting back to his feet, but needing help from the ropes. Here comes Diamond in a clothesline over the top rope. Dashing Danny. Starting things off in this matchup, taking an early lead. Alex Quinn back to his feet. Here we go again. Ooh, Quinn coming back in with a shot to the midsection and throwing Diamond by his head. Ryan Shupp, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Quinn now driving him down with a force and holding on to the chin, squeezing the life in the air out of dashing Diamond. Clubbing blows down to the back. Diamond now on the defense. Quinn turning this contest around. Irish whip now holds on, a shot right to the midsection. Fires off the second. Bob Harris better get out of the way. I don't think Alex Quinn has any recourse about knocking the referee down. Quinn now in control. Goes for right hand, dashing Danny with a counter and shot to midsection. With Quinn again with a counter. Into the corner we go. Big overhand right hand now by Alex Quinn. Quinn now hoisting up the big, massive frame of dashing Danny. Now both men up on the top rope. All the way up. Both these tall men. And down we go. Both men colliding down to the canvas. Look at the height they get on this one, folks. Boom! And both men writhing in pain. That took a little bit out of both of them. Dashing Danny taking the worst of that one. And now Quinn with a knee strike. Right to the side of the head. Repeated shots now by dashing Danny as he tries to turn this match around. Quinn again fires on him. And again the knee strike on dashing Danny Diamond. Quinn now again getting cocky. Getting cocky with control of this contest. Big right hand countered, and again the beautiful drop kick by dashing Danny. And again, you cannot defeat this man's attitude, ladies and gentlemen. He's been taking a beating from Alex Quinn, but has enough time to put a little bit of rhythm in his step and get things going here. And now again, trying to get the crowd, have a good time for Adam. Thank you for liking the stream. He's taking too much time. Alex Quinn turns things around just like that. Dashing Danny getting too much into the crowd, too much into his having fun inside the match. You got to be careful, especially with guys like Alex Quinn, the attitude that some of these guys have. Kick to the midsection, countered. Diamond lays him out with a heavy shot. Dashing Dandy now in control. Front face lock, winds up, beautiful DDT, planting Quinn down to the canvas hard. Wow! We've got a cover now. Only a 1 count. Quinn gets the shoulder up, impressively so. Both of them back to their feet. Quinn grabbing him by the head. Those golden locks. Quinn now with an Irish whip. And again, those long legs crashing into the midsection of Dashing Danny Diamond. Side Russian leg sweep. Alex Quinn now in control again. We've got a cover now on Diamond when it gets the shoulder up. And Dashing Danny getting back to his feet relatively quickly. And again the drop kick. Picture perfect, classic drop kick. Every time by Diamond. Umesh, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Ooh, big time backbreaker down on the outside by Quinn. Referee up to a 2 count. And another backbreaker now. Alex Quinn targeting the lower back of Dashing Danny Diamond. Quinn now throwing him back inside the square circle. Dashing Danny having a hard time getting back to his feet. Rolls out of the way. Diamond up and over the top. DDT again. Connects by Diamond. We've got a cover now. Leg is hooked. Again, only a 1 count. Quinn staying resilient, keeping hopes alive. Big counter now. And a clothesline out to the outside we go. And again, Alex Quinn in pursuit. Trying to keep the pressure on. Trying to keep Diamond on his toes. Diamond sends him right back inside the square circle. But again, Quinn getting right back to his feet. Diamond now, gets his ears clapped. Kick to the midsection now. Dashing Danny gets planted down hard by Quinn. That might be it right there. Whoa. Diamond gets the shoulder up. Almost at the last absolute second. But Quinn still managing control. Clothesline now by Quinn. Misses the second one. Diamond now with an opportunity. Drives him down a sidewalk slam. And again, Quinn trying to roll it outside. Trying to avoid more contact by Dashing Danny Diamond, who has turned this matchup around. Diamond brings him in on the middle rope and uses it for momentum to drive down a neckbreaker. And now Diamond again trying to get the crowd behind him. Again, showing his love for the XFW audience. Irish whip. Turns him around, up. Wheelbarrow into a suplex. Perfectly executed by Dashing Danny Diamond. I'll tell you what, folks, this guy continues to impress time and time again. Diamond with the wind up and again the DDT. Dashing Danny Diamond. And now, I'm not even sure what he's trying to do here, folks, but I like it. Johnny Ivan, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Counter now by Quinn. Kick to the face. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Whoa, 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 the shoulders, electric chair drop. Quinn now in the corner, here comes Diamond, drives the knee. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. And now Diamond way up on the top rope, big time elbow drop. Johnny Ivan, thank you for sending 300 stars. And Dashing Danny Diamond pulls off the victory. Johnny, thank you for sharing. Dashing Danny Diamond. That was a hell of a DDT. David C. Evans, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Just noticed there in the replay. Adam, thank you for sending 200 stars. Just noticed now Quinn bleeding from the forehead. Dashing Danny Diamond victorious tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is absolutely so much fun to watch inside the squared circle. Dashing Danny Diamond victorious tonight over Alex Quinn. This guy parades through the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. There's no music, but dashing Danny Diamond is still moving to the rhythm that is in his head. This guy's always in a solid mood, and he's always trying to lift up the spirits of everyone else. He refuses to have any negativity around him, ladies and gentlemen. It's fun to watch. This guy is a pure joy, and it's fun to watch him inside the squared circle. And he's another one of the wrestlers, folks, you've got to respect. Win or lose, the guy is still in a damn good mood. I wonder if him and Dynamite Nick Thomas are from the same family or from the same region in the United States. Whatever it is in their water, folks, I want some. I wish I could be in that good of a mood all the time. That'd be outstanding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, later on this evening, our main event will feature Brody Daniels colliding with the XFW Internet Champion, the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Now, Fletcher's come under fire a lot for the Purple Haze, the cloud of mist he uses during his ring entrance. Now, it's no mystery that the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, enjoys his chemical activities, so to speak. He loves the marijuana, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to come out and say it. From what I understand, he owns a number of dispensaries and head shops around the country. And his own special brand of ring entrance mist is what he uses. And a lot of wrestlers are not happy about it. A lot of them complain about it. See, they're getting a contact high. It affects how they go on in the ring. But as Dirk Webb says, folks, we don't have any rules or regulations against that kind of stuff in XFW, which is kind of odd, actually, when you think about it. But chemical warfare, what have you, here in XFW, a lot of the rules are more like guidelines than anything. We got guys using black magic. We have guys that are advanced by cybernetics. Look at you, Thunderbolts. And even Dirk Webb is now saying that the Destroyer has a surgically enhanced knee after the surgery he received from Yamamoto Industries. Now, I don't know how that is, but the Destroyer has been on a new level since coming back to XFW and winning the championship. Right now, folks, more tag team action underway as American Pain goes toe-to-toe with the Blue Bloods next on Ground Zero. And here come the Dillon clan. Lou and Dex Dillon, cousins, that make up the tag team known as American Pain.
To the ring at a combined weight of 516 pounds.
These two monsters love to fight inside the square circle. They've been here in XFW now for a number of months and definitely made a name for themselves with victories over a number of high-profile teams, and these two are always ready for a fight. And tonight they'll go up against two men that have been known to push a little bit of Wellington wax, the Blue Bloods. Wyndham Shaw and Earl Clark. Mostly absent tonight is Biff Wellington, for what I understand, folks, missed his flight to get here tonight. So the Blue Bloods out on their own.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 466 pounds, the Blue Bloods.
Earl Clark already getting the blood flowing with his odd entrance in the ring, getting his steps in for his Fitbit, as these two make their way down to the ring. I understand these guys know Biff Wellington because they are subscribers to Wellington Wax. Wellington discovered them in the United Kingdom in a wrestling promotion over in London and brought them here to XFW. And they have been doing outstanding for themselves since their debut. Always worries me though when guys don't wear knee pads in the ring. It's either very, very dumb or you're just that damn tough you don't care. Well, professional wrestling puts a lot of pressure and damage to the knees. And to not wear knee pads, folks, it just seems illogical to me. But again, a lot of things about the United Kingdom seem illogical to me. Cookies, biscuits, teas and crumpets, whatever, what have you. And here we go, folks. The bell is rung. Big Dex coming out swinging with a big boop and misses, and Wyndham Shaw capitalizes with a belly-to-belly suplex. Big right hand now by Wyndham Shaw. Dex fires back with an elbow to the chin, hoists him up into a backbreaker. Oh, it holds on and stretches Shaw across the knee and now dumps him. Shaw getting back to his feet. Here comes Dex. Oh, goes for a shot. It gets countered. And now Dex with a fire back. Both men now countering right hands, left and right. European uppercut. And Dex finds himself on his back. We've got a cover. Dex gets the shoulder up. American Painter, no slouch. You've seen these guys absorb a lot of damage. Around now, Wyndham Shaw is sending a lot up. There's a jumping knee strike by Dex Dillon and takes Wyndham Shaw off his feet. Usher now into the turnbuckle. Home territory for American Pain. There's a tag. In comes Lou. Up on the ropes. Drives the elbow into the face. Wyndham Shaw. Whoa, look at him roll right out of the way. Wyndham Shaw getting back pretty quick. And just like that turns the tables. Lightning fast maneuver by Wyndham Shaw. And Lou Dillon possibly has lights turned out. Irish whip now. Oh, what a strike to the midsection on Earl Clark. Winds up, snapping neckbreaker now by Lou Dillon. And Dillon now keeping the pressure on. Not giving Clark much time, now going right to the arm. Overhand wrist lock now by Big Lou. Earl Clark, though, with those right hands connecting, breaks the hold. Both Earl Clark and Wyndham Shaw also bare-knuckle boxers in the United Kingdom, much like their predecessor, their mentor, Lord Biff Wellington. What is this? Lou with Clark on the shoulders into a muscle buster. What a shot by Lou. Diving tag, now in comes Wyndham Shaw. And Shaw fires off. Jumping European uppercut. Wyndham Shaw came in lightning quick and leveled Lou down to the canvas. Spinning elbow now right to the jaw again. Wyndham Shaw now in control. Picks Lou up, knocks Lou down. And now trying to slow the big man down. Fire back to the face down by Lou. And again the knee strike connects right to the jaw of Wyndham Shaw. That rhymed and I didn't even mean it. Into the turnbuckle again, home territory. Tag in comes Dex. Back in the match for the second time. What is this? He's got him up. Spiked pile driver. That'll make it hard to get up tomorrow morning. Wyndham Shaw, good ring awareness. Rolls out of the way, but not enough in the tank to make a connection. Spinning neckbreaker again. Wyndham Shaw, I think he was out on his feet. Trying to just avoid. That was instinct right there, folks. Oh, but the knee comes up. That time Shaw with a nice counter on Dex Dillon. And again, the wind-up shot. The elbow right to the jaw of Dex Dillon, knocking him right down. Michael Burns, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Ground Zero. Dex again rolls back up. Dex with a Luthes press, and now explosive right hands connect to the temple of Wyndham Shaw. Shot after shot, driving that fist square in. There's another right hand. Big man hoists him up and takes him down Uranagi style. We've got a cover by Dex. Two. Almost a 2 count, or almost a 3 count, I should say, but Earl Clark was there to save his partner if he needed it. But Wyndham Shaw got the shoulder up. Kick to the face now. Shaw trying to get back in the smash. A running bulldog. I think he just busted open Dex Dillon. He's got blood in the eyes. Blood in the water, if you will. Yep, you see Dex now rubbing it out of his eyes after that hellacious bulldog by Wyndham Shaw. Shaw now with the tag. Here comes Earl Clark back into this matchup. Clark, the fresh man for the Blue Bloods, goes right back on the attack. Irish whip, drop kick, countered. Dex saw that coming, hoists him up, takes him down. Nice turn of events by Dex Dillon. Dillon now hoists him up. Oh my dear Lord. He just turned Earl Clark inside out suplex into a powerbomb and now a verbal assault by Dex Dillon. American Pain. The anger level has risen. Earl Clark with a turnaround trying to keep, oh, what a shot again right to the face. Turns him inside out again. Teardrop suplex now by Dex Dillon. Tag, in comes Lou. Earl Clark yet to move. Lou's playing a little bit of possum there, gets back to his feet, lands a drop kick. Earl Clark with a second one. Dodges underneath. High cross body from Clark, levels Lou Dex. Earl Clark now calls this the Queen's leg drop right across the chest and sternum. We've got a cover. Dex in to save his partner. Lou now getting back to his feet and a clothesline. Misses the second one. Earl hoists him up and drops him down. Earl Clark on par tonight, levels him down. Double underhook. Nice turnaround again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up to his feet again, Lou Thesz press. Out of nowhere, Lou diving to his feet and just levels. But he can't capitalize. That took just as much out of him, the expenditure of the energy, as Lou falls down to his knee. Big right hand now from Lou. Levels him down. Hoists him up. Into a stunner. Into a stunner. And now Lou calling his shot. Earl Clark is in trouble. Earl with a counter though. Trying to keep hopes for the Blue Bloods alive. Right hand sends him to the outside. Earl Clark buying himself some time. Personally, I would have gone for the tag there. Get Wyndham Shine, who's been rested. Drop kick again. Earl Clark now in control. Lou in a world of hurt. Far away from his partner. Well, I spoke too soon again. Exploding back to his feet and leveling Clark shot after shot. And now sweeps the leg of Wyndham Shaw off the apron. And now blasts Shaw into the barricade at ringside. American Pain all over the place now. Just barely broke the count as it got to a 7. Irish Whip now back in home territory for American Pain. But Earl Clark dodging disaster. And now right pan trying to take out the, trying to take out the base, and there's a power slam. What a shot by Lou. And now drops the leg again. Just when you think Lou Dillon is down, he pulls you right back in. What is he going for here? Got both legs up. What is this? And another muscle buster from American Pain. Earl Clark felt that one. Demaria Larry, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Tag. Dex now back in. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghetto Bomb! The Ghetto Bomb delivered. Oh, but Wyndham Shaw with a shot to Dex Dillon. He got too close to the ropes, and he paid for it. Oh, there's a shot. Wyndham Shaw still out. That much time allowing Earl Clark to recover after the Ghetto Bomb. The save by Wyndham Shaw. There's a chin breaker. Wyndham Shaw now, crucifix driver taking down the canvas. Dex back up. Lou hanging onto the ropes desperately. Oh, a shot to the head by Earl Clark. Up and over to get another one. Earl Clark now in control. What is this? Clark now wrapping up the arms of Dex and stretching out that shoulder. Brutal impact by Earl Clark. And now stomping away on the big man. This has turned into an outstanding tag team match between these two teams. Earl again stomping away. We've got USA and Blue Bloods chants in our audience. Lift them up, suplex now. Rolls out of the way again. Dex with a front face lock, spins him around again. Neither one of these teams want to walk away with the loss tonight. Iron Claw, Iron Claw, Iron Claw from Dex, squeezing the brains out of Earl Clark, and here comes Wyndham Shaw. Wyndham Shaw saving it for his team. Oh, Dex not happy about it. DDT. DDT connects to Wyndham Shaw. Earl Clark lands him with a shot. Both them back to their feet. Again, the Crucifix Driver. The Blue Bloods will not stay down tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Colorado tie-up. Kicking the Mexican out by Dex. Fires through the second one. Dex hoists him up and into the powerbomb again. Earl Clark turned inside out, but again he can't capitalize. Now we got the cover. American Pain pulls it off. What a knockdown, drag-out battle. I didn't think either one of those teams was ever gonna stop as they continue to brutalize each other. Here's the Queen's leg drop right across the chest from Earl Clark. But American Pain staying resilient, beautiful stunner. Derek Smith, thank you for liking the stream. You see Dex bleeding from the head. Here's the Muscle Buster. Boom, down goes Earl Clark. Took a lot of head damage tonight in this match. American Pain with the victory tonight on Ground Zero. He got multiple cuts on his head. All those vicious right hands from the Blue Bloods. What a phenomenal back and forth match between those two teams, folks. Again, both those teams love to fight. Both these guys, I know the Blue Bloods were both bare knuckle boxers over the United Kingdom, just like Lord Biff Wellington was. And American Pain themselves love to fight. I've heard backstage talks about how many bar fights these guys have been in time and time again. And to see these two teams go at it like they did tonight was outstanding. And you saw all the blood, the cuts on the head of Dex Dillon from all those right hands from Earl and Wyndham Shaw connecting time after time again. But American Pain continues to drive through those guys, sometimes seemingly unaffected by damage. It only seems to ramp them up. It gets the juices flowing, the adrenaline pumping through their veins. And the longer the match goes, folks, more often than not, it seems to benefit American Pain as they continue to go on. But you saw the little bit of stress, a little bit of issues, as those guys are big and massive men. And sometimes when you're that large, folks, your stamina starts cutting out. You start getting winded. You saw that with American Pain having troubles to capitalize after the long match continued. But again, the longer it goes, the more angry they get. However, the Blue Bloods kept such a heavy pace. It kept those guys constantly moving, kept them winded, or the term in wrestling, it kept them blown up, having a hard time catching their breath. But regardless, American Pain victorious tonight in an outstanding match. Somewhere Wellington is not happy, but he should be. It was still an outstanding match. Up next, folks, one-on-one competition as the Crusher, Carl Ellis, returns from a short family vacation and goes one-on-one with Lee Bischoff next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Norfolk, Virginia, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
You'll hear the terms wrestling veteran a lot thrown around the wrestling world. Carl Ellis is that and more. A lot of guys backstage refer to him as a ring general. Been in the wrestling business for over 30 plus years. Retired 12 years ago. Came out of retirement for one more shot, as he says, at glory. And he chose that in XFW. We're happy to have him here. But tonight he will have his hands full. with the blue-collar battler, Lee Bischoff.
And his opponent from Hall of Fame City, Ohio, weighing in at 272 pounds.
Lee Bischoff, the former XFW Internet Champion, making his way to ringside. There can be a lot of similarities made between Bischoff and Carl Ellis. Both very similar in styles inside the square circle. Both brawlers, both big, solid frames. Bischoff, however, is about 25 years younger than Carl Ellis. I don't really like to throw Carl Ellis' age out there. He is, well, he does qualify for a senior discount at the local grocery store. However, he still wrestles like he's in his early 20s. And here we go as these two brutes go at it. Ellis swinging away wildly. Bischoff avoiding the shot. Bischoff already picks him up and drops him on his back with a Samoan drop. Ellis with a nice counter. Turns the tables on Bischoff. And an elbow strike square to the eye socket. But Bischoff shrugs it off into an Irish whip. Again, these guys are so similar in size and strength. And their brutality inside the square circle is very similar. Bischoff now in control. Handful of hair by Ellis. Again, the veteran going to work, knowing the counters. Swings wildly, though. Bischoff with a counter. Bischoff hoists him up. Cradle slam. Thought he was going to go for a pile driver there. Spun, but he spun Ellis out. Drives him down, forcing the wind out of the lungs. We got a count, but a kick out by Ellis. Ellis again with the counter, throwing Bischoff down to the canvas. And this time a forearm right between the eyes. Levels. Hoists him up, drops him down. And Ellis now drives that fist right into the face, right between the eyes of Lee Bischoff. European uppercut now connects. Oh, but Bischoff turns the tables and a kick square to the face. Bischoff now pounding, keeping that pressure on the mid-waist of Carl Ellis, forcing the air out right in the breadbasket, right in the abdominal region. Bischoff now hoists him up, spins him around into a vertebreaker. Bischoff now in control, starting to lay some damage. Ellis now with a nice counter. Ellis with the wind up and tossing Bischoff up and over outside. Ellis buying himself some time to recover and catch his breath. Bischoff now writhing in pain on the outside as Bob Harris makes the count. Bischoff now back inside the ring. Both men now trying to feel each other out. Up and down, Ellis. Face plant, flapjack, dropping Bischoff face first on the canvas. We got to cover. Not even a one count as Ellis goes for the cover. Bischoff shooting that shoulder up almost instantaneously to deny Ellis even a possibility of a single count. Ellis with an Irish whip, plants into the midsection. Fires it back a second time and again. And drives him back. Ellis again with that right hand. Plants it right between the eye. Very similar move that Lee Bischoff has used time and time again. And Bischoff now fires back with a shot to the ribs. Bischoff rolls the outside. Oh, look at the frustration now building on Lee Bischoff. He's not used to someone going toe-to-toe with him as far as brawling tactics, and he paid for it. Come underneath the ring, Ellis using that opportunity to a spine buster. Ellis now in the middle rope, plants the forearm. Ellis now in control. Bischoff frustrated. Puts him up, flatliner. Face first goes Lee Bischoff. Even Bob lunged back at that one. We've got to cover. Leg is hooked. Only a 2 count. Bischoff still as tough as a box of nails. But Ellis has started to take control of this match. Drives him down the elbow into the throat. Whoa, and Bischoff now. 2-finger salute to Ellis. Ellis again with a counter, drops in the midsection. Ellis hoists him up. Ew, with his own vertebreaker. Dropping Bischoff neck on the knee. We've got a cover. Bischoff avoiding disaster. Ellis thought that should have been 3. You see him having words with Bob, and again drives the fist into the face of Bischoff. Ellis now winds up and another shot to the face. Ellis now seems a little on the angry side. But again, Bischoff, we've seen him time and time again absorb and take damage and shrug it off. The man is a brawler through and through. He loves to fight. He lives for it. And right now he just took Carl Ellis off his feet. Bischoff with a kick to the spine. And then look at Ellis. Ellis himself shrugging him off. But a DDT. A DDT connects from Bischoff. We've got to cover again to kick off. Both men are getting back to their feet, but slow to move. Both men spinning neck breaking down by Ellis. Now Bischoff rolling back to his feet relatively quickly. Wow, these guys are pretty evenly matched. And they continue to outpace each other. Big time back body drop now by Bischoff. Bischoff now to wind up in the corner again. Ellis turns things right around. Ellis now tossing Bischoff damn near halfway across the ring. And now a monkey flip. We talk about the old school, the veteran style, and there's Ellis with a monkey flip. Ellis now hoists him up. Oh, and he plants him like a lawn dart, face first into the canvas. We've got a cover. Ellis using Bischoff's own weight, dropping him down at that 45-degree angle on his face. Wow. And the ring veteran, the General Crusher, Carl Ellis, walks away with the victory. What a shot by Ellis. Again, that high angle. Look at this, folks. Look at this move. Boom! Down goes Bischoff. I think he's out cold.
Here is your winner, the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
Carl Ellis victorious tonight on XFW Ground Zero. The Crusher, Carl Ellis, showing why he wants one more opportunity at a championship title here in XFW. Again, we're happy to have him retired for 12 years, coming out of retirement, getting back in a square circle, wrestling with people half his age, sometimes less than that, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the man still wrestles like he's in his early 20s, an outstanding pace. And again, to go toe-to-toe with someone like Lee Bischoff, who is an absolute brawler, is an in-your-face style wrestler. And again, Carl Ellis is that same style. They both are very similar in how they approach the combat inside the squared circle. And that seemed to throw Bischoff off. You see him go to the outside. You saw him not know what to do, shaking his head. No one has been able to stand up to Bischoff in that fashion here at XFW for that amount of time. And it's impressive to see Crusher Carl Ellis holding his own time and time again here in XFW. And again, it's only a matter of time before he winds up with a championship opportunity. I'm hoping it is. Ellis has not yet decided what championship he wants to go after here in XFW. He's just, again, getting his feet wet, looking for match after match after match. He says he's still, to himself, considers himself almost a rookie again, if you can imagine that, as he says he's wading through the waters, getting himself back into what he considers himself championship status and getting ready for Field Athletics, ladies and gentlemen. Again, that's all from the mind of the ring general, Carl Ellis. And folks, I'll just say this, it's entertaining to watch Ellis in the ring. We're happy to have him here in XFW. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the evening. The XFW Internet Champion, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, goes toe-to-toe with Brody Daniels. Now, Daniels himself is a former XFW Internet Champion. He lost that title to Lee Bischoff many, many moons ago. And it was the Purple Haze who actually took it away from Lee Bischoff. And Bischoff has never seemed to calm down after that. He's never let it go. He's been angry ever since. And that could be one of the reasons we saw the frustration we did in the last match. Bischoff has become very, very frustrated with how things have been going as of late here at XFW. Hopefully they'll turn around for him. Bischoff, an outstanding competitor, but right now, the main event is seconds away. Let's go to ringside. And here comes Brody Daniels, the former XFW Internet Champion.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Well, he does refer to himself as the main event, and he's in the main event tonight. And any type of victory could actually set him up for an opportunity to face Fletcher for the XFW Internet Championship. As we have yet to name a new #1 contender for the Internet title. But get ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath if you need to. As the mist starts to rise, the purple lights come up. And here comes the Purple Haze.
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, one half of the Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
The confidence of the Dragon, turning that belt to purple to match his jacket, and the purple haze that he's got inside the square circle, and those weird ass glasses he wears down. What do you need? It's almost like he's got a monocle glued to his glasses. I don't understand that. But again, folks, I don't understand a lot when it comes to Rick the Dragon Fletcher, other than he's an outstanding in-ring competitor. But again, this weird fog, this haze that he has from his own smoke. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Honestly, I think this man hallucinates to himself. The Purple Haze, the XFW Internet Champion. Again, the rumors backstage that Showtime's Shane Black wants an opportunity to face Fletcher for the championship, as Showtime wants to be the first ever Grand Slam champion in XFW. But it's not yet. What is this guy doing? Black has not yet entered the this championship group, this division. But Fletcher said he welcomes all comers and plans on defending this championship as often as he will be allowed. There we go, folks. Our main event underway. Here comes Brody Daniels, starting off with a running drop kick right to the chin of the champion. Oh, and the slap, showing the lack of respect Daniels has for Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Right hand connect by Fletcher. Fletcher now striking the knee, and now a combination. Stomping away on the chest of Brody Daniels. Fletcher now backing away across the ring. Daniels trying to get back to his feet after that barrage of kicks. Here comes the champion, and body tackle. Fletcher himself somewhat unorthodox inside the ring. A lot of strikes, but again, a lot of high flying. Nice counter by Fletcher. Turns into a drop toe hold. Fletcher does not appear big in stature, ladies and gentlemen. He has surprising strength for his frame and his size. Very lean. What is it, elbow Fletcher? And it's a Gurry. Did you hear that impact? Holy cow. What an enziguri. We've got a cover now. And a kick out. Brody Daniels defying, not even giving a 2 count. And now Daniels lighting him up with repeated shots. Now an elbow to the head. Fletcher now on the top rope. Daniels now trying to set him up. And another right hand. Both men now way on that top rope. Superplex delivered. Both men down. Daniels the first to get back up after the impact as Fletcher absorbed most of that. As the champion is now in trouble. Up on the shoulders. Drops him on the back of his head across the knee. Fletcher shrugging off that pain, but Brody Daniels keeping the pressure on. Up over the top rope. Fletcher fires back with a forearm. Up and over the top rope. Fletcher right in his face. Fletcher hoists him up. What the hell is he doing? Grabs onto the head. Oh, my dear Lord. Fletcher banging his own head off the canvas with that. And Daniels fires back with a kick right to the forehead. That type of move can do a lot of damage to yourself as well as your opponent. But Fletcher right now is keeping the pressure on. And now springing right to the top rope. Fletcher now calling his shot. Daniels starting to get back to his feet. Fletcher turning around off the top, whisper in the wind. The champion now taking his time. He needs to stay under pressure. You can't give Brody Daniels a lot of time to recover. I can guarantee you it will be a mistake. Tornado slam now. Driving Brody Daniels down to the canvas. Rick the Dragon Fletcher in control. Reverse the Irish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Reverse the Irish Whip, and the champion almost over the top rope, and Brody Daniels finishes the job and sends Fletcher crashing to the outside arena floor. Clothesline by Fletcher. He strikes back on Daniels. These two have met before. There's no love lost between these two as Fletcher now bounces his head off the apron. Fletcher the wind up and sending Daniels into the steel steps. Where the hell is he going? The Dragon now on the top rope. Fletcher still on the outside. Where the hell does he think he's going to go? No, 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 no. Flat the top, whisper in the wind out to the outside. What a hellacious fall. All that weight coming down on Daniels. That might be the end of that. Fletcher now dragging Brody Daniels, trying to get him back inside the ring. Daniels elbow shots now, trying to keep Fletcher off his pack. Fletcher again throws Daniels. Up to a 6 count. Fletcher in and out will break the count. Bob Harris will start over again at 1. Brody Daniels getting back to his feet. Both men now grasping at each other. Daniels sends the champion back inside the ring. Shot missed there. Oh, Daniels go for a super kick. But the champion stepping underneath it turns it into a slam. Daniels, roll up by Daniels, roll up by Daniels, kick out. That was a close one. Fletcher dodging out of the way, and a body tackle again. Schoolboy roll up, or small package I should say, by Brody Daniels, almost stealing it away. But the champion gets the shoulder up, rolls back to his feet impressively. Fletcher now with Brody Daniels running across the ring and drives him into the turnbuckle. Picks him up again a second time. And another chance in the turnbuckle. Oh, Daniels catches the leg. Corkscrew Dragon leg whip sends the champion reading. Daniels now stomping away down the knee into the throat of the champion as Daniels keeps the pressure on. Daniels looking for any type of victory tonight to put him in a #1 contendership spot. Brody Daniels now. Oh, the brainbuster, the knee connecting the back of the neck. That might be it for the champion. Whoa, the shoulder comes up almost instantaneously. Brody Daniels not happy about that. Enziguri countered. And a clothesline by the challenger. But Fletcher again with a shoulder tackle. Good Lord. Back and forth, and Brody Daniels rolls to the outside. Avoiding defeat there. Daniels, good ring awareness, and now these two will square off from a starting position again. Swing wildly, and a clothesline. Daniels dodging the champion's clothesline, lands his own, and Fletcher again finds himself on the arena floor, and Daniels now taunting the front row crowd and starts kicking away on the champion. Right hand counter, and again a shot by Fletcher. Brody Daniels now grabbing on the back of the head. Fletcher with elbow shots, trying to break the hold. Staves off Brody Daniels. Push them up, what's he got? Drops him down, face first, goes Brody Daniels. And now the champion, perched across the top rope. There go the dragon wings, you know what comes next? The elbow drop connects, the purple haze elbow. We've got a cover. That's it. Fletcher pulls off the victory. The purple haze knocks off Brody Daniels tonight on Ground Zero. Brody Daniels came close on a number of occasions. There's the small package, perfectly executed. You saw him cinch back, but Fletcher able to break it out. Here's the brainbuster onto the back of the neck, onto the knee. A brutal move by Brody Daniels. There's another angle, and you see how his head bends. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event of the evening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching XFW. We'll be back live Friday night for XFW Danger Zone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, those folks that sent stars. We'll see you next time on XFW.